beautiful Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for January 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I will also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, this is your monthly reading for January 2023. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. Just to let you know, January starts off pretty slow in terms of pace, which will actually ease us all into the new year gently. It is in Capricorn energy, of course, which gives us great focus and persistence and perseverance for the year ahead. It's a very good, solid grounding to start the year. And it gives us all time to reflect on the things that you've been building before charging forward. Now, the planets are in a better alignment. As we enter 2023, we have Jupiter remaining direct until May, and that promises better luck, amplifies passion for life and adventure. And because it's in the sign of Aries, it also inspires us to embrace our confidence and our inner power. Also, as we move throughout the month, the sun is in Aquarius from the 20th of January, and that gives more power to the people, to the collective. However, Uranus does go direct at the end of the month, and that brings major change, shocks, and surprises. Now, Uranus, of course, is the planet of rebellion. So these changes, whilst they may feel a little bit uncomfortable, they do bring innovation, positive transitions, and ultimately they break us free from anything restricting our path or our growth, so that you can be true to yourself and rebel against any limitations in your life, okay? Now, I really think that the year starts kind of around about the 12th of January because Mars goes direct. That's when we all get that power up of energy. Also, Mercury goes direct on the 18th, and that brings more clarity, a can-do attitude, and a zest for life, okay? So, as I said, slow pace into January, and then really from the 12th, I feel the energy charges us all up and we start getting moving on what we want to accomplish for the year. Now, your 5th house is activated at the beginning of the month. That's the pursuit of pleasure. You may even feel a little bit of that influence already. So you may be a little bit more creative than usual. You want to get out there, have fun, whatever makes you feel good. You're wanting to connect to that. I mean, we all want to connect to that throughout the year, no matter what house is influencing us, but you're going to feel it's something that is on your mind a little bit more. How can I get more out of this situation? Some of you will be wanting to connect to friends, family, and even romance, because this 5th house connects to romance as well, okay? And of course, if you've got children, then it's about making things really magical as much as possible for your children during this period. I mean, always, but a little bit more amplified, shall we say, during this period. Also, your 11th house of hopes and wishes and good fortune is activated as we move throughout the sort of end of January, shall we say, and that is really a positive thing. You are in a state of law of attraction, and especially since you've got the Lover's card there as well, which basically at grassroots is about you manifesting your heart's desire. So I would set intentions. Most people set intentions, of course, at the beginning of the year. So I would, you're in a strong law of attraction energy. You are magnetic throughout January. So really thoughts become things. So pay close attention to what you are visualizing, because you have more chance of bringing it into your life on the physical plane, especially in January. And also this house represents friendships, social circles, networking, internet. So some of you may be thinking about setting up internet businesses, or, networking for business, or just, finding your soul tribe, better friendships, or, entering into group settings where you just vibe with the right people. So just watch out for that. Now, your first card is the Hermit. Okay, so this is you really reaching for something special in 2023, and you're using January as the foundation month. This is your protagonist energy, and this is a card of feeling very withdrawn in order to philosophically think about the next step of your journey. You may be feeling pretty fed up, actually. Some of you maybe feel a little bit jaded, my beautiful Virgo, where you're kind of like done with the excitement of the new year. You're kind of like, yeah, new year, new what? So I feel like part of you is kind of like, yeah, you accept that it's going to be new energy, but because you're a realist, some of you may be thinking, okay, but how is it going to be different? Well, the change starts with you, my beautiful Virgo, and I definitely see you going inwards to make the changes within you in order to get to what you want in life, okay? So I feel like some of you may be withdrawing to get a little bit more focused. When the Hermit goes into the cave of life, shall we say, takes themselves out to really focus and go inwards, it's a chance to recharge your batteries, but also get very clear on what you want, okay? It tends to mean that you're fed up with the way that things have been, so you need time out in order to restructure your thoughts, revamp or re-energize parts of your goals, and sort of it's almost like, yeah, I just keep getting this restructure energy coming through. Now I'm going to keep talking about this card, but I have a very persistent energy that has come to me, and it's even before I started your reading, to the point where I could barely concentrate. And they have one message, okay, and it keeps coming through, and it's getting so persistent right now that I can't ignore it, okay? So I'm going to give it to you, and it's a very simple message: charge your phone. Charge your phone. Okay, so I don't know who needs to hear that, whether you're going out for the day and you've forgotten to charge your phone, you're thinking about charging your phone on the go, or whether you're going out for the night and you've only got a small amount of battery. They're saying, and they're literally shouting it at me, okay? So it's like, charge your phone, charge your phone. So it's important that someone gets that message. So whoever's listening to this, please look at the energy that you got on your phone, and someone is really pushing me to give that message. Now, I normally don't get messages like that so forcefully, so it's obviously important, okay? It may be that you may need to call someone or receive a call or a text from someone at some point, of course, during the day that you see this message. This message, whenever you are brought to it by your guides, you'll see it for a reason on the day that you see it, okay? Even if you catch this reading like 2 months in the future, the message is there for someone. It's planted there for someone by spirit for a reason. So just pay close attention to that. If you take anything away from this message right now, it's that message, because it's so urgent is what they're giving me, okay? I don't feel like it's anything negative, but I feel like it's important, okay? So let's leave it at that. I've done that. Thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. Now, with the Hermit energy, as you can see, this figure is reaching for the star. You're searching for inspiration, perhaps searching for new ideas of how to approach your goals in a different way or a different fashion, so that you can work smarter and not harder, okay? I really feel like 2023 is a positive year for most signs, but there are some bumps along the way, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. Life is all about ups and downs, and due to the planetary alignments this year, we do have a lot of benevolent energy, but of course we have things like Uranus going direct and Mars going direct. So those energies, whilst they are very forceful, they can bring shocking changes in terms of global events. And of course, Mars represents things like, passion, but also war, things like that. So, it can mean that there are world events that are amplified. Doesn't mean they're going to happen. I just want you to be aware of that. It just means the pressure is raised, okay? So with the Hermit energy, I feel like you have come out, it's almost like you've been going through a very deep self-reflection mode where you are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? You're starting to feel a bit more positive about the year ahead as you move throughout January. But as you actually come into January, you may be in a very deep withdrawal energy where you're just searching for answers. You are thinking about the way forward and how you want to approach this year, okay? And that's in terms of your goals, your relationships, your love relationships, connections, and any personal development work. With the Lover's card in the Resistance position, I definitely see you separating yourself from anything that does not resonate with your heart. Okay, now when you get it in the resistance position, it's like you got it in the reverse. So this is you really like eradicating cycles of toxicity out of your life, and that extends all the way through to, you know, exercise routines, eating habits, sleep patterns. I feel like you're doing what is best for your heart, your body, your mind, and your soul. So I definitely see an increase of making intentions like, oh, I'm going to cut out that food. I'm not going to connect to that because it makes me feel really, you know, sluggish, or it makes me feel bad about myself. Or I'm not going to connect to that person as much because they are an energy vampire and they always tend to soak up all my energy and I leave drained and negative. So I really feel like you are making positive changes in your life. Now, a lot of you, I'm getting about a 30% energy of Virgos there who are starting the year as a single person who may be looking for love. I feel like there's a potential for you to meet this person on a, now you could be going on a spiritual journey this year or booking one, or some of you may be taking yourself away on a vacation. There's a high chance for you to meet that person. But January, I definitely see that there's a potential for you to get closure on past situations and open yourself up to love, because this card is basically the law of attraction. Whatever your heart desires, whatever it is you're reaching for, January is a very solid month for you to attract that. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. Also, if you are looking for love, there's definitely the potential for you to meet somebody that you have a contract, a soul contract with, and I feel like this is a relationship that will lead somewhere. It will go somewhere. You'll both take that journey of life together, and I feel like it's a very adventurous connection that's coming on in. You will travel a lot with this person and you'll have a lot of fun, okay? Even if you're that sort of person who's like, you know what, I don't really like traveling, there's something about you and this person, when you get together, the spark is magnetic, it's contagious. I mean, it's like you're in the flow and suddenly you want to discover or rediscover the world together, okay? So it's not that they're going to change you. I feel like they inspire you and you inspire that person back. There's like a meeting of minds, hearts, and passion, which is really exciting, okay? But I feel January for you is all about the journey. All about thinking about your path, what direction you're headed in, and the goals that you're setting for 2023, both personal, if you're focusing on your career as well, ambition, then definitely you are headed in the right direction and making decisions about the path that you take. The Chariot card signals victory, success, triumph over any obstacles, and this card indicates that you're moving at a faster pace towards the end of the month, towards whatever it is you have in your sights, whatever it is you have in your target, okay, in your target range, like in your mind's eye, shall we say. Now, I feel like you are powering up. It's almost like you are easing yourself into January, feeling pretty exhausted, perhaps, you know, because you've been in the 5th house, pursuit of pleasure, doing things that vibe with your heart. So at the beginning of the month, you will be recharging your batteries. And by the end of the month, I definitely see you coming into balance. And I see a lot of you, becoming more confident, having that willpower and determination to move forward and believing in yourself, taking care not to, let doubt creep in. But I feel it's important to realize that you're going to feel extra charged by the end of the month. So also I'm getting this energy, if you've separated from somebody, I definitely see that you are reaching for healing, and I feel like you will overcome this difficulty, this heartbreak, this hardship, okay? Now, we will pull a card on it to see which direction that relationship will go in, but I feel like you're moving forward. You're not moving backwards. I just get this energy that you're not wanting to go back that way. You're going to reach for healing. Okay, as you can see, this figure is reaching for the star, and star represents healing, inspiration, and also what I feel is that you're kind of you're trying to, how can I put that? It's like you're making intentions to be a better version of yourself, a more healthier version of yourself. But I feel like you're being more compassionate with yourself as well. That it's almost like if you restrict yourself and be very strict on yourself regarding certain food types or exercise routines, then you know that you may crave those things even more, because the stricter you are saying, no, I'm going to cut out that completely, then you start to crave it more, and you realize that actually that doesn't serve you, because you're more likely to be tempted. So I feel like you're slowly easing yourself out of, cutting these things out. So for example, you may be like, okay, if your goal is to cut out chocolate or sugar, you may say, okay, normally I'd have a bar of chocolate every day. So instead, I'm going to have 1 cube of that chocolate as a reward or a treat. Okay, and then that way you sort of wean yourself off it. Okay, that's what I'm feeling from your energy. Now I'm going to do a Celtic cross to see what else is coming towards you. Business. You're in business mode. Okay, a lot of you are going to be feeling very ambitious in January, and you're going to reach your target. You're going to reach your goals. You're going to be very, very successful. But we've got the Emperor as your starting card. We have the 4 of Cups crossing you, so you've been feeling a little bit bored or unstretched, or a little bit like fed up with the way things have gone. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Can you please clarify their journey for January 2023? Wow. You know, I don't want to talk about your cards right now because I don't want to jinx it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Okay, just going to pop that over there. We got the Hermit again. Okay, you know, I see so much positivity and success for you. It's unreal. Oh, that's wrong. I'm just going to close off this deck first before I get to it. I mean, you've got so many major arcanas and so many positive cards. I mean, you've got the Emperor, you've got the Sun card, you've got the World card. So you are going to reach your goals, basically. Whatever those goals are for you, personal development goals, as well as ambitious goals for projects or career, there's definitely success starred for you. And 2023 is off to a really good start. Your starting card there is the Emperor. That is powering up. That is about control. It is about analyzing your journey, building a plan, mapping out what is to come next. Okay, you're really good at what you do, whether you are retired or whether you are working, whatever you turn your hand to, you're just naturally good at it. Okay, so whatever it is that is your focus for the year ahead, I feel like you're building a plan of how to approach it. Okay, now the Emperor card is all about success and structure, leadership. You are a natural born leader, and you're in the planning stages of building or expanding your empire, or even, you know, expanding your visions to protect what you've already worked for, and be in a really good position, basically. Okay, so a lot of you will be getting clear on what you want, and also having that confidence to go and get it or make it happen. And some of you, for example, may also go and get good advice in certain areas of your life, like a mentor, someone who can give you the honest truth so you know where you're at and how to put yourself in a really good position. Some of you with the Emperor energy, this could be some of you with an eye that in the future you're going to move through up the ranks to become like a leader in a position of responsibility. So some of you may have your eye on like a promotion or a raise, or even starting your own business. And whatever it is that you've decided you want, January is like the foundational month of you working towards those goals and accomplishing them. Okay, with this card, you've got your mind on success and you're going to get it. Okay, now for those of you who are looking for love, I definitely get an energy of you attracting a divine counterpart. But also, because we've got the Lovers card here, it indicates you have a choice when it comes to love. So if you are single, there is a potential for you to meet a divine counterpart that you have a contract with, but also there is a potential to have a fling with somebody, should that be something that you're looking for as well. Because not everybody's looking for love. Some people are just looking for, you know, an intense connection or an exciting kind of connection, whilst they may be focused on business. So it depends on what you want, okay? But if you are looking for love, there is the potential here for a soulmate coming on in for you, a divine counterpart. But as I said, also potential for a fling. It's up to you which you choose. We all have free will. If you are already in a relationship, I definitely see that whilst things may have felt a little bit pressurized or stagnant, I definitely see you and your person making more of an effort to make sure you don't take your love for granted, and bringing more passion into your connection, and you know, happier times ahead. I definitely see the future looks bright for you both. And if you haven't got a family and you want one, I definitely see the potential for you and that person to have one. Okay, and with the Four of Cups crossing you, I feel like there's that energy that I was talking about. You know, you're really excited about the new year. You're planning. You're mapping what should happen or what you intend to make happen. But the Four of Cups says, but how is it going to be any different? You know, this is a feeling of frustration or, you know, expectation. You know, we have such wonderful expectations for the year ahead, but as we start to ease into January, we start to think, it's kind of the same old thing though, right? So I feel part of you is trying to believe and override that feeling, but with the Four of Cups, there is a certain energy of disenchantment or disappointment or boredom. Some of you may feel like you're unstretched in areas of your life. You may have felt like you've hit a plateau or a glass ceiling in your career, and you're wanting to go higher. You're wanting to take the next step, elevate. I definitely see you elevating. Okay. Now the Four of Cups does indicate though that there is a new option on the horizon for you, something that is a surprise. So be on the lookout for January, because I definitely see an offer coming through for you. Now, some of you may have put your resume out there to have a quick peek to see what's on the market, see if there's anything more interesting, more financially lucrative. You're going to be surprised. There's definitely an opportunity there that will be perfect for you, that is gifted by the universe. This could bring in more finances. It could really make benefit to your family. Some of you may be even thinking about setting up your own business and doing it from home, especially since your 11th house is activated, and that's connected to the internet, and having your unique voice or your unique brand connected globally via, you know, social media or electronic networking channels, things like that. So I definitely see that if you're thinking about an online business, it's going to be very lucrative for you, and the universe is going to make it a little bit easier for you to set that up. You know, it's almost like you're going to be like, oh wow, I thought this was going to be really difficult, but it was so easy, because the universe is saying this is for you. We are giving you a clear path to this thing. So it doesn't have to be that. But whatever it is, it could be, like, as I said, an offer of a job, or there could be a job out there that you're like, I really want to interview for that. It's going to be almost easy. And you're going to be like, okay, it's too easy. What's the catch? Okay. Obviously do your due diligence. Make sure it's all above board, etc., etc. But I feel the universe is giving you a clear path in January, in particular, to move forward towards goals and dreams. For some of you, if you're retired, for example, you may have been feeling a little bit cut off, or even that you're feeling a little bit like, what's my next move this year? What should I connect to? Where's my soul tribe? Especially with the Hermit energy, some of you may feel like you're in a solitary energy. I definitely see you coming out of your comfort zone and booking some sort of travel event where you meet people who will be friends for life, okay? Some of you may also put yourself on a hobby to learn something new that you're really excited about, that you've been thinking about for some time, and you connect to friends they become friends for life, whoever these people are. They're just your kind of people, and they vibe at the same frequency. But look out for an opportunity that's coming on in. Your guides want you to make sure that you're not thinking about all the things that have not worked out, because everything happens in divine timing. It doesn't mean it hasn't worked out. It means that you are actually working towards something that will happen for you when the moment is right, because there's lots of different factors in play that the universe is aware of that you're not aware of just yet. Okay, so they're kind of indicating, don't be too busy like looking at past situations, or and I do feel like you are a sign that likes to move forward and not backwards. So it's like, don't be focusing on the things that have been feeling unfulfilling or unstretching you. Open yourself up to opportunity that is about to be bestowed upon you, okay? Because if you're too busy looking at this, you may miss this. So they want you to be aware of that, okay? Now, what is below you? You're connecting stronger to your higher self. You're definitely connecting to your inner power. We got the High Priestess here, and this is about your inner knowledge. Okay, this is a Virgo card as well. Deep down, you're being true to yourself. You're listening to your guides, and you're connecting to source on a deeper level. Some of you may implement self-care routines that involve meditation, or moments to do some manifesting, like law of attraction. or the secret. You're using the power of your mind to create your reality. And that is such an important thing. We're so busy in life, and life is so loud, you know, with cars, phones, laptops, all of the things, TV, radio, everything is so loud and so fast paced. It doesn't give us an opportunity to take a pause in order to connect to our higher self and our inner being. We have to connect to source in order to help manifest our future. Okay, so it's so important, and I feel like you know this because at the beginning of the month you're doing a bit of a withdrawal, a bit of a retreat in order to really focus on your vision for the future. You're a visionary, my beautiful Virgo, and I feel like those thoughts are really becoming things. Now, a lot of you may be working really hard in silence. You may take yourself off grid in order to focus on those goals that you want to accomplish. You're getting serious by the end of the month about what you want, and it brings you immense happiness, okay? You're going to thank yourself for the way you conduct yourself in the month of January, and this is going to ricochet out throughout the rest of the year. What's in the past position? A lot of effort. Okay, a lot of effort. And you put your effort into every single thing that you do. Now, with the Page of Pentacles in this position, it can mean that you're being realistic about what you want. And some of you may have applied for new jobs already and you're just waiting to hear, or some of you may be applying for a new job, because the Page of Pentacles can connect to work or new opportunities, new lines of inquiry that you're interested in. So some of you may even start like a new practice or go into a different sector of what you've been working in, and you may be curious about what it has to offer for you in terms of wealth, but also in terms of stretching your mind, okay? Because we've got the King of Swords here, and you want to stretch your mind because you have so much potential. You're so capable of doing anything you want in this whole world, okay? And you may feel that experiences or opportunities have been limited recently, or that you felt that you've been unstretched and that you're capable of more. So I definitely get this energy of you deciding to either put yourself on a course of learning or study in order to get a certificate or get a new skill in order to help you build financially or be offered better paid roles, for example. Also, the Page of Pentacles indicates slow moving energy. So you may have felt that things have been like a little bit slow and you want to go faster. The Chariot card tells me that you want to pick up pace, and the Knight of Wands also tells me that you want things to be a little bit more exciting, that whilst you're being really serious and making sure everything's stable and that you have financial stability and there's a foundation and you're going through the right lines of life, shall we say, sometimes it may feel a little bit boring and you just want a little bit more fun. So I definitely see you injecting experiences that bring more enjoyment and actually raise your passion, your joie de vivre, okay? Now, also I feel that a lot of you Virgos out there, in terms of friendships, so whether you are working and ambitious or whether you are retired, I feel a lot of you have put so much effort into friendships. And I see that some of you have felt a little bit fed up with some of the friendships that you've had, and you're thinking about reciprocity. You're making sure that it's almost like you're making sure that you keep the people that you feel also have your back in your life. Now, of course, there's going to be some people in our lives that cannot give as much energy or attention in that moment because they've got personal stuff going on. We all can feel that energy, and we all kind of go, okay, you know, good friends can spend so many years apart or months apart and come back together and like, it's like you never left. But there's always that one person that you feel their energy. They, you know, they're not truly happy when you succeed. Or, you know, if you say, oh, I'm going to do this year, and they find every negative reason in the book to kind of try and talk you out of it. Or they put a negative spin on it. So you leave them feeling a little bit like, oh gosh, I was so hopeful when I met them, and now I feel like, what's the point? So you know those people. I feel like you're really not making an effort for those people any longer. I feel like you're taking a step back in order to protect your energy, because their energy affects yours. And I feel this year you're going places, and it's okay to let go of people that you've outgrown, and it's not anything to do with them, and it's not really a negative experience to let them go. It's just they're not capable to go where you're going, and so you have to leave them where they're at so that you can move forward, and you're definitely moving forward. Okay, now in the potential position, we've got so much success. The Six of Wands is a card of being recognized for who you are, the input that you give to everything that you do. And the Six of Wands is victory. Okay, this is a card of, triumph in or accomplishment in any area of your life that you want to level up or elevate in. The Six of Wands also is a card of achieving a goal. Okay, it could be a promotion, it could be a qualification. It could be you seeing the results of you investing your time to build prosperity. It could also be improvements that you see occurring across your life where you think, you know what, you just feel a little bit more triumphant and in control of what it is that you're trying to build or accomplish. Also, sixes tend to be about balance. So when you get this card, it means that you are in alignment with whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. And I feel with the Six of Wands, people are looking at you and what you do, your talents. You're very talented, you're very gifted at what you do. And I feel like you're turning those things into accomplishment. Also, the Six of Wands is a card of really good news. So I would look out for some excellent news that you and your family will benefit from in the month of January. And I feel like you're going to be so excited when you leave January into February. It's like you're welcoming in the new year in a different way than you were at the beginning of the new year. Okay. In the near future, we've got the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is an energy of thinking before you act. It's also about you being really honest with yourself, analyzing or judging a situation to find yourself in a position of power, to organize what it is you want to do. This is a card of being clear of mind and analytical. So I feel here this could be like some sort of promotion or the next level up on your journey as to where you want to go, because this card is of the mind. So I feel like this is about you and your supercomputer brain visualizing what you want, then taking action to make it happen. And the universe is actually coming on in to match your level of effort in order to bring you what you truly desire. Okay, so the King of Swords also is a Gemini card. So it could be that if you are attracting love at this time, you may be attracting someone who's got very strong Gemini placements in their chart. Also, I've got strong Cancerian energy. Could also be Pisces, Scorpio, but I'm really picking up strongly on Gemini energy. Okay, and this is someone who is a deep thinker, someone who is a meeting of minds with you, someone who I feel like they think about you a lot before they actually tell you how much they feel for you. I'll pull a quick card on that for those who are looking for love. Not everybody's looking for love, of course, but I'm just going to pull a quick card for those who are. Can you please clarify this King of Swords for my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know about this King of Swords? The Lovers. Yeah, so I'm really picking up on this love energy from this person. And I feel like you have a choice, of course, but this person is an option. And again, I get a strong sense that this person is Gemini. Okay. Now, the Lovers card also includes, if you're not looking for love, it's you attract this person into your life that helps you step into a leadership position. If you're looking for a career opportunity, so this person could be a Gemini who gives you an opportunity. It could also be someone that you meet who becomes a lifelong friend. And there's someone who you really appreciate for telling you the truth, okay? But there's someone coming into your life that is going to make a difference. And this person, you'll be bonded for life in the most positive sense, okay? Also, they want you to be aware, my guide said, no, I'm not finished with the card. They really want you to be aware of the power of your mind in the month of the month of January in particular. Because it's so important. Your thoughts are becoming things, okay? I feel like this is something, I've said December, obviously an error, but I also feel from the energy that this is something that you have been manifesting from or thinking from December of 2022, okay? Your thoughts are becoming things. You are in the law of attraction in January, okay? So just be mindful because your 11th house is also activated, and that is about your hopes, your wishes, and your dreams, and good fortune headed your way as well. Now, also we have the starting position, basically your advice to yourself: be happy, try to be positive, find happiness in the simple moments, the joy in everything. Release yourself, open yourself up to the possibilities that the universe has to offer. As you can see, this wonderful figure here, I mean, whilst it's naked, it indicates like a innocently surrendering to the universe, saying, you know what, I'm free, I'm opening myself up to you, and I accept what you deliver, and I'm positive and grateful, that's it, because I keep getting the word gratitude in the water, so I was going to say gratitude. I'm grateful for all that comes in. With the Sun card, this is a card of success, abundance, joy, and warmth. But most importantly, it is the light, so it is vision. It is to see clearly what you want and then just pursue what you feel is for you. I definitely see you, it's almost like you're flying the flag of Virgo in the month of January, and you're powering up and you're headed in the right direction. Okay, as you can see, both these figures are holding like this wand, this staff of control and passion and power. And, you know, I feel like you are empowering yourself. You've done a lot of personal growth, and I feel like you're ready to charge forward at a great pace. But I feel like you're trying to start from a place of positivity, okay, and optimism before you move ahead. Now, in the water right now, they're showing me a kangaroo. Okay, they're showing me a kangaroo. Beautiful. Wow, I've never really spent much time looking at a kangaroo, but now that I see it in the water, it is so muscular. It is like, it's built. Wow, I never imagined kangaroos were like that. I've never really analyzed a kangaroo photo. Anyway, they're showing me, and I've never seen one up close either. So kangaroo right now, I mean, it could be that some of you are thinking about traveling to Australia. It could be that some of you are Australian, because obviously kangaroos are affiliated with that country. Also, I mean, they're quite strong. Okay, what I'm getting, the energy that I'm getting is protection because of that pouch, the Joey in the pouch. Protection, I'm getting strength and power. It can be an ambitious energy. Thank you so much, I'm so grateful. Okay, they're actually giving me a fact about a kangaroo, which is they cannot move backwards. That's interesting because that's come up in your reading quite heavily. You're not moving backwards, you're moving forwards. So they're giving me that image. I mean, you may see kangaroo imagery everywhere. These images that I see in the water, because I'm scrying at the same time as doing a reading, they may mean nothing at in the moment, but in the next 4 to 5 weeks you're like, oh, I just saw a painting that had a kangaroo in it, or I saw a documentary and they featured kangaroos, or there was some graffiti on a wall and it had a kangaroo, or someone had a tattoo. So look out for a kangaroo, because I feel you are elevating or springboarding in some area of your life towards something. You're protecting what you've already worked for or what you've already got, and putting yourself in a really good position. And there's this energy of strength about you, okay? And perhaps even moving on from something, moving forward from something with great leaps and bounds, and you're not moving backwards. So that image in the water, please take it as it resonates. We've got the World card as the external circumstances. So this indicates you're getting closure. You're definitely closing the door to 2022. I feel like you're slamming that door shut and you're like, nope, done and done. It may have been a difficult year for you. I feel it was a year of planning though. I feel like it was a year where some things did happen, but I feel it was more of a year of you making the effort to set yourself up for 2023, which is going to be a bigger and better year for you. The World card indicates reaching a goal, getting success, things coming full circle. And for those of you who are retired, it's about integrating yourself into the world at large and to the people and experiences that are on offer for you to enjoy, okay? So some of you, if you're looking for a soul tribe, if you're looking for a group of friends, I definitely get this energy that you're going to find them. If you're looking to expand your mind and your experiences, I definitely see a lot of travel for you as well. With the World card, for every Virgo, I get this energy of wanting to see the world, of wanting to go overseas. Some of you may be thinking about relocating or moving. Some of you may even get a job opportunity that is overseas. Or if you're thinking about the internet, you will be expanding, because the Gemini card of the King of Swords tends to be about global domination. So some of you will go global with your business, or you will reach further afield. You'll have a global reach on an internet business, for example. Also with the World card, I'm getting this, it's victory, right? The victory wreath is right there. It also means that you're going to meet the right situations at the right time and the right people at the right time. So you're going to be placed by the universe in the right moment. So very positive that the World card is your external circumstances. Now, it can also mean that if you experience any restrictions, because I'm not seeing any here at the moment, but if you do experience any restrictions in any area of your life, it can be due to world events or governmental policies, because we have the Emperor here and the World. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that because it is coming through, so I have to mention it for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Queen of Wands. Okay. You can be confident. Yeah, it's not going to affect your finances. You can be confident that, you know, it's all going to work out in your favor. If, for example, some of you don't have work at the moment and are looking for work, I definitely see an offer coming through. And some of you, if you are looking for love, I mean, some of you may be talking to someone already and be wondering, is this the one? I feel like it develops into something really exciting. But both of you, you may take a period, like a break or something away from each other, because either you or that person goes on a vacation. So there's a little bit of distance between you for a bit. But I feel like it still remains a long distance thing and you come back together in union. But in terms of world events, the Queen of Wands indicates, you know, it's like, don't spend too much money, because when you got the Queen of Wands connected to finances, it's someone who spends a little bit more than they should. So it's kind of an indication, don't overspend your money. Knight of Pentacles is like, conserve as much money as possible. World events, you know, of course, things like inflation, for example, can increase our way of living. So it basically is like, you know, if you spend a lot of money, you'll still make money, but you may want to conserve a little bit more than you spend. Okay, so because there may be some sort of either governmental policies that change, or taxes, tax brackets and things like that that change and elevate. So just watch out for that. That could occur as well. Now we've got the hopes and fears. Hopes and fears position is the Knight of Wands. And this is a card of being passionate, wanting to move forward on something, but you fear that you may be restricted in some way, or you can't go as fast as you like in a certain situation. The Knight of Wands is to be bold, to be brave. There's something that you want to pursue in 2023, and you may feel that January is that month to get really clear on it and start your intentions early to explore what life has to offer. Some of you are definitely ready for a new adventure. And whilst we are all like, in terms of humanity, we like to have new adventures, sometimes the past has a hold on us. And I feel like you really are trying to get closure on that past and leave it behind. It really is a sense of you, new year, new you, okay? Also with the Knight of Wands, this is a card of entrepreneurship. So some of you may be taking a risk or a chance. You may believe it's a risk or a chance on a new business adventure, or, you know, some of you may go to like a country for travel that you feel is somewhere you've always wanted to go to, but, you know, there may be some sort of restrictions there, or there may be some sort of you know, when they have like on governmental websites that say, oh, this is a red zone, go there with caution, or this is like a green zone, whatever. There may be like a place that you want to go to that you're like, I'm not sure if I should go there, but my heart is yearning to go there. Obviously do your due diligence, but I definitely see you up for adventure. The fear here though is, I feel like the main fear for you for 2023 is you don't want to be bored. You don't want to be fed up. Life is for living. And I get this energy of you going, you know what? Life's too short. Let's go out there and make things happen. And that's what you're going to do, my beautiful Virgo. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of fun doing it as well. Now, also in terms of love, the hope and a fear here, if you are looking for love and you meet somebody, the fear here is that this person will be here today, gone tomorrow. You don't want someone who's transitory if you are looking for love. But if you are looking for a fling, then it could be everything that you're looking for. There is a person, as I've mentioned already, that is solid and true blue, someone who's a very deep thinker. And they think before they act. They're very considerate. They're very thoughtful. You will know this person's energy. The person, if you're looking for love, you will know the person who is the soulmate. Trust your intuition. Remember, you're being guided by your intuition, your inner knowledge, and you just sense things in the month, well, in general, but in the month of January, this sense, this extra perception that you've got is amplified, okay? Now, the outcome energy, we've got one happy Virgo. Okay, we've got the Hermit energy, which of course is you, and the Ten of Cups, which is happy ever after energy or positive success energy. You feeling fulfilled and proud of yourself the way that January has been navigated. Okay, now you may still be in a very reflective mode about what makes you passionate about things, what you really enjoy doing. what makes you tick, as you say. The Hermit, I feel like the end of the month you could withdraw again to recharge your batteries, because I do feel like it's going to be a very productive, fast month for you. Busy, but enjoyable. And, you know, as I said, some of you could see a raise or promotion coming on in. So you'll be busy learning that new skill or that new job. And then you start to ease into it. And it just feels like, you know, you've been there for ages. Also with the Hermit energy, I get this energy of you really listening to your heart this year, allowing your heart to be the loudest voice. And I would say it's important to remember, whilst it's nice to be in a solitary energy and recharge your batteries, you're a Virgo, you need to do that. I'm a Scorpio, I understand that. I need to do that too. I mean, some signs really need that time away in order to reflect and analyze and all of those things and process, and not everybody gets that. It's important for you to realize that it is a necessary time out, but don't cut yourself off too much, or don't spend all your time on your own, because it can, can I put that? Yeah, it's like, make sure you get out there, and because the more time you spend in other people's energy as well, you tend to raise your vibrations, and it just changes your frequency. So it's important not to spend all your time alone, but some time away by yourself is also very, very good, okay? And of course, we have that 10 of Cups, which is that, you know, fulfillment energy. This is about reward, success, happiness, harmony, feeling fulfilled, and peace, serenity, peacemaking time, things working out in your favor, things coming to a conclusion that you're really happy about. So I definitely see there being reward. I see, you know, if, for example, there's been any difficulty within your family unit, if you've had any struggles or any drama, I definitely see that there is one person in the family, it may be you, my beautiful Virgo, who becomes some sort of mediator in order to talk things through. And I feel like there is a resolution found within a dramatic situation, shall we say. So I feel like it is positive. I feel it is something that will be ongoing. It's not going to be fixed overnight, but I definitely get a sense of things being a little bit more peaceful as you move into February as well for you. Now, they're showing me a couple of things before I move on. One is they're showing me a 4-leaf clover. Now that tends to mean good luck, okay? But it may be a symbol that you will see over the next 4 to 5 weeks to indicate that your luck is changing, and there is a success. There is some good news here. So some of you may hear great news about a new job opportunity or some sort of opportunity that you've been trying to connect to. I feel this is something, you may even get 2 opportunities and you have to really think about which one to take. Trust your intuition. You'll be guided to the one that is more exciting, that brings in a little bit more money, of course. But either direction you go in, I feel like both opportunities are perfect for you. So I wouldn't stress about your choices. I would really check in with your heart space and just visualize yourself in each scenario. How would your life be if you took choice A? And then how would your life be if you took choice B? And if one overrides the other, then of course you know your answer, right? But look out for 4-leaf clovers. Okay. Now, when I touch this, they're giving me a song. Oh, the song also correlates with the number 1111 in the water. Okay, let me see. The things we wished for. The things we dreamed of, oh gosh, it's going, okay, I'm just going to have to take a moment, pause to really connect to it again. It's quite muddied at the moment, so I'm trying to, it's almost like I'm getting 2 people singing it at different times, like in a reel. And I don't feel like the song goes like, it's almost like an echo. Okay, it's coming back around again. The things we wished for, the things we dreamed of. We thought they would just appear and our lives would start. But nothing starts without you. So why don't, okay, I think it said, why don't we take our stress with our strength? Okay, that was really odd. Okay, why don't we take our stress with our strength? Okay. I get a sense from the song that this person is talking about himself or talking to himself. It's like, why don't we do this? Okay, rather than say, why don't I do this? This person's like, why don't, so I get this energy of nothing happens without you making it happen. So this could be, everything starts with a thought. And whilst it has been stressful to get to where you want to go, that is your strength. You have perseverance. You will achieve your goal. I mean, all your cards say you're going to achieve your goal. Now, that's a very unique song. I've never heard that before. I can't even begin to tell you who sings that. So I will look up the lyrics and see if I can find that song for you. If you know what that song is, you may have heard it recently, or you will hear it in the next 4 to 5 weeks. Listen out for that song. I feel like it is a symbol of change for you with good news, okay? Okay, look at the words at the beginning I was trying to find. I felt it was restructure, but we've got regeneration, okay? We've got that wonderful lizard on there. So this is you like revitalizing your spirits. And it says here, as a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. So all the things that perhaps have not been working for you, you know, you're turning things around in your favor. This also, a lizard tends to be a symbol of success and protection as well. So I feel you may see a lot of like lizards or geckos or salamanders in imagery in the next 4 to 5 weeks. Very important. Okay, so you may have had a very difficult journey and survived a lot of trauma or very intense moments, but you are powering up and you will overcome these obstacles and you'll be successful and you'll be proud of the way that you've navigated these experiences, okay? Now, just as I'm about to close the reading, I'm seeing someone breaking a cup. Breaking a cup. So if that's you, if you're breaking a cup, okay. If you're breaking a cup or you've broken a cup recently in the last day or so, they're indicating don't be cross at yourself, even if it was a favorite cup. I mean, it looks like a cup to me, smashing on the floor. It could be a cup, mug. They're indicating your bad luck has gone with it. So it's almost like it's broken your luck. There's more positive luck to come. It's shifted the energy vibration for you. So it was actually a positive experience. So I don't know who needs to hear that. I mean, you may even like break a cup after this reading. So just remember, don't be cross at yourself. It's broken your bad luck. Much more positive luck on the horizon for you, okay, after that event. So I'll leave that there. And the trinket I picked out was the heart. Now, this really symbolizes listening to your heart this year is most important, leading with a pure heart, but also finding love in every moment and also finding love if you're looking for love. But I feel like with pure intentions and a pure heart, you will achieve your goal, okay? Also, you may see a lot of these images over the next 4 to 5 weeks as well, crystal type hearts, okay? So I'll leave that there. I hope something resonates, my beautiful Virgo. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Also, I'd just like to say sorry for stumbling so much over some of the words. I recently had some dental work done on a tooth that was really bothering me, and it's kind of like made me stutter a little bit just because I'm getting used to the dental work that they've done. Okay, so again, I do apologize. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. See what I mean? See what I mean? Okay, it's really making me cross anyway. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. Love and light.